Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. It is 8:05. We are going to start now. Super, super excited to be here, guys. Hold on a second. I just want to make sure that everybody can see me. Hi, everybody. First order of the day, guys. If you're here, you have to when you're done with this call, you're gonna have to go and thank the person that invited you here because if you leave this call as excited as we're having you today, then you just need to go and thank them. Two things we're gonna ask of you before I even start to introduce myself is come with an open mind, come with open ears to just learn everything you're going to learn about. If you're here, it means that you want more. It means that person that invited you saw something special in you and saw that you are that kind of person that is ready to take your life into your hands and change your status quo. So that said, I want to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Delia Campoverde. I am Ecuadorian American. I'm based in New York. I live in New York. I currently have a full-time job in the corporate world, a 9 to 5 that has been extended today from 8 to 8. And I also have my beauty and wellness business that I work on every other hour of my life because I'm just incredibly passionate about it. All right, guys. So I'm here and I'm super, super happy here to be with Amy Valentine. She is my partner in crime tonight. So if you want to say a quick hello.
Of course. Hello, everyone. I'm so excited as well as you are. My name is Amy Valentine. I'm here in California. So, hello to all my Cali people. I am a mom of four and I'm a makeup artist and I'm a director here with Pharmacy. And this is something that really passions me. And that is why we're here to present this amazing opportunity to you as well.
Awesome. So again, welcome everybody. Really excited to be here. We're going to go straight into business. What are we doing here today? Guys, wait, let me just kind of move forward. That's us, Delia Campoverde and Amy Valentine. Why are we here today? Because somebody invited you and knew that you were looking for more in your life. You are looking to create options. You're looking to not depend on one paycheck. You're looking to just change your status quo. And this opportunity, guys, is really going to open your eyes to that because I'm gonna ask everybody. By the way, you can drop questions on the chat. Amy will be, whenever we're each off our speaking part, we'll be helping you with any of the questions on the chat. But guys, how many times a day do you like not like inadvertently are recommending things to people, to others? Like on the weekend, you'll go out to this amazing restaurant and you either love it or hate it, and immediately you go and you tell your neighbor, your friend, your family what your experience was at that restaurant. How many times have you bought, in the case of guys, you've bought a tool, you've bought a sports thing, or a supplement or something, and you start to see results, you recommend it to others, and you haven't received any payment for it. You have it's just been an experience that you've shared, and that's it. Or with women that, you've bought a makeup or you bought like a lipstick and it just was a fabulous color and you get complimented on the street and you're like, oh my God, yes, I got it at this place, or an outfit. And you didn't receive payment for that. Isn't that our everyday situation? So that is what we're going to talk about today. That is pretty much the gist of the opportunity that we're going to present to you today. We are here to show you how you can start monetizing your daily routine, how you can start just creating or supplementing your income by recommending the products that you already use and love every day. All right. So I leave you with this thought. Again, Do you think that every day things are getting more and more expensive? You dedicate many hours to your traditional job and it's still not enough? If you think that you're tired of depending on just one single paycheck, or you have very little time to spend with your family or your loved ones, and you're just not able to be a truly present parent, you just want a plan B in case of an emergency, or you just work, and you just feel like you're not moving forward. You know, like you're looking for an opportunity to improve financially without going back to school or having to invest a ton of money. Guys, if any of these sound like you or your situation, this is the place for you. I want to tell you a little bit about myself and how I came about this business. Okay. As I was telling you, I actually have a full-time job. I work in the corporate world. I manage an internship program. So you can guess that if I manage an internship program, this is my high season because summers are joining all of the companies right now. My summers actually joined on Monday, and tomorrow they're hitting my department. So I have orientation. I was telling Amy, if I don't make it on time, can you just kick off before, for me until I make it because I legit just got home from the office. And guys, that has been my life for the last 25 something or 20 something years, where I have had to depend on a job. I've worked really hard. Many times I've had two, three jobs at the same time. I remember I went to school full time, I was working full time, and I always had or was trying to do what everybody considers the right thing, like the normal path. You go to school, you get a job, and you grow, you get married, blah blah blah. Guys, plans don't always work out the way that you think. And I've been at this wonderful job because I can't complain about my job. I do love what I do. I work with recent college grads. I like to work with people. But if you've been in the corporate world for a long time, you know what that means. You know that there's a lot of hoops and ladders and twists and turns and roller coasters that you have to go through in order to reach the goal. And while I was living that roller coaster, I started to get comfortable. I started to lose track of where what my dreams were. I'm like 40 something, because I'm not going to tell you how old I am right now, at least not yet. I'm like 40 something, and I was like lost, like feeling lost. And I never really thought that I was lost, but I was just not connecting anymore. I felt like I just wanted more. Hold there for like a quick second. I'm a fan of skincare, and I'm a fan of travel. A few years ago, I went to Turkey, had a blast, became obsessed. Fast forward, fast forward to a day that I was looking for skincare. I came across this these products, these Turkish products, and I'm like, ooh, Turkish. I have to try it. I think it's a sign. Um, and nobody recruited me, guys. Absolutely nobody recruited me. It just came up on Instagram, just like or maybe it came up to any of you guys, but it just showed up on my feed, and I was like, "Ooh, Turkish product. Let me take a look at this." And I saw that there was going to be a call, and I joined the call like this one. And I was like, I was still skeptical daily. I remember I come from a corporate world. People in the corporate world tend to be very straight minded. You're not really thinking about all of these other industries like sales industry. Like there's a reason why I went to school. Guys, I used to think this wasn't for me. This is a pyramid scheme. I mean, it was offered to me since I was in my 20s. And I was always like, nope, absolutely not. Skincare came in front of me, and I'm like, let me look at this. And I joined the call, and I was like, seems interesting. I went in. I was still skeptical. I went in, and I looked for myself. I did my research, and I realized that I could buy a product. I could try a new product that I was really interested in at a discount, and I could unlock that discount for an unlimited time as long as I continued consuming it within a certain period. And I wasn't really going to lose anything because I didn't have to pay any fees. I wasn't going to have to do anything. It was just really either I try the product, I love it, and I continue, you know, buying it, or like any other product that I've tried and I haven't loved, I just drop it and that's it. It's over. So that's how I joined, guys. I tried the product, I loved it, I became obsessed, I joined for a discount, and I stayed for the opportunity. That's my story. That's pretty much my story. I realized, guys, that this industry is something that I just didn't know about and I just didn't understand. And that's how we're going to move on to the next step because I'm going to like you hear me talking about these products and you hear me talking about this industry. What is it? Guys, I'm a business. My beauty and wellness business or our beauty and wellness business with Amy is is really a partnership with this amazing Turkish company that is called Pharmacy that has been around for over 75 years. It's a leading international company in the direct sales industry and in the beauty sector. It it has an amazing global community, has over 4 million influencers. I like to say brand distributors because I come again, I keep my corporate lingo sometimes, but pretty much independent distributors. In the United States, pharmacy has experienced a significant growth. Guys, with revenues over 440 million. You know that where there's growth, there's opportunity. There's not much. I'm not going to read the entire slide. You guys, you need to understand that one incredible fact about this industry, about the direct sales and network marketing industry, is that it has created the most self-made millionaires than any other industry, especially female millionaires than any other industry. And you can go and you can do your research. So I like to give you those fun facts so that you know that you're not stepping into like the typical, because this is the first thing that you're going to say or that has been said to us, the typical pyramid scheme. I was the first one to believe that, guys. I was the first one to say no. Amy as well. See, Amy has her hand up. So it is, guys, there's no worse pyramid scheme than the corporate world. I am never gonna reach or make the money that my boss does or that the CEO of my company does. And my oh, they're asking for captions. Is that something that we normally do? Hold on. Let me just try just in case. Um, I'm never going to reach that. That is definitely a hierarchy that is shaped like a pyramid because there's no possible way that I am going to manage. It's always going to be the same thing where I'm going to do more than my manager. My manager is going to do more than his manager in terms of work. But in terms of money, it works the other way. You know, they're always going to do more and we're going to do less and we're never going to reach that point. Meanwhile, in the network marketing industry, we all start from the same point and we all have the ability to make as much money or as much income as we produce, as we want, or make the effort to produce. Okay, so that is the main difference here. We all start from the same point and we all like this opportunity is what you make of it. So moving on and just getting into the right, because we're not gonna try to make this a super long call. I was saying this company has been around for over 75 years. I love to mention this. It was founded by a doctor who used to make his creams and his meds, all of the medications for his patients during the war. I recently, Amy, did you know that? I that he used to make it during he used to do this at war, while at war. And um as he became more, as he grew in his world, he started to produce all of the medications and the creams and all the products, and he would sell them to pharmacies. And he pretty much became a white label company. So he would sell it to pharmacies, and pharmacies will attach their brand to the products. That's what white label means. And then it was his family, his son and grandchildren that are in the picture right now, are the ones who actually said, okay, no, we're going to grow this. We're going to, do our research, do our work, and we're going to go into direct sales. And they're the ones who have taken pharmacy to the next level. And so, guys, it is a company that is in over 49 countries, but operates in over 100 companies. And I'm sorry, in over 100 countries. So we're officially open in 49 plus countries, but we continue to open. Guys, in a month, we're opening in Ecuador, which is super, super exciting. We also have like a list of countries where that we partner with, but we partner with them through couriers. So it's, guys, for people that want to do business, you know that you'll make it happen wherever you go. So it's a very global business. So I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about because this is such an amazing, amazing company. You're going to see the headquarters. One thing before I even show, I even turn it on, is that the beauty of this company, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't like that, aside from their ethics and their products, is that everything is home is like homegrown. Everything is produced from scratch, from raw materials to the end product. And the facilities are such a massive, massive infrastructure. They even have a hotel. Okay. This doesn't mean that they're jack of all trades. It just means that they knew what the needs were and they went for it and they just became experts in each one of them and they did it in a with a timeline, where they perfectioned everything on a timely fashion. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in terms of the infrastructure of the headquarters. Wait, can you hear it, Amy? Were you able to hear it? Hold on.
I think you have to press play.
No, but I did, and I just want to make sure that I can still share. Hold on, let me just make sure that I'm sharing the sound. Okay. Okay, now. All right. Just give. How cool was that? I always get so excited whenever I see this. Guys, you're going to see later on, Amy's going to show you. This is one of our incentives also as when we work here. So, guys, I was talking about these amazing products, the products that made me join this company. And here they are. These are all of our lines. So these are all of our product lines. We have makeup, we have skincare, we have nutrition, we have hair care, and we have men's care. Who can work at pharmacy? Anybody. You just have to pick and choose the things that you normally wear, that you normally use, what you align with, and that's what you would try it, you would love it, and then that's what you're going to naturally recommend because that's what works for you. Now, if you're a whiz at sales, then you can do all of them, right? Like you could just, but the beauty of this business is that you really are going to connect. You really are going to connect with whatever works for you. And that's what you're going to share. And that's what you're going to sell or recommend. And that's it, guys. Your business is going to to fly from there, depending on what it is that you choose and what you make of it. This is a sample of our skincare. Guys, how beautiful is this? Like what I love about it is the look of that the luxury. And I was going to say affordable luxury because it's actually affordable luxury because of what I was telling you earlier that we produce everything from raw materials that it makes the product that much more affordable. And look at how beautiful. It looks incredibly expensive. It's like it doesn't take away from any other of those really really expensive brands that and trust me, I don't put anybody else down, but I just love this so much that you would have, I just love it. I love the look. The makeup here, if you're not a makeup girly, you can choose your skincare. If you're like, I was always about skincare. I was never about makeup, but now I actually love makeup too. Look at her. Our dearest Amy, she's a makeup artist, so she would tell you everything about makeup. It's awesome. I now have learned so much. Ever since I joined pharmacy, I've learned so much about makeup, guys. It's crazy. But this is our, guys, our holy grail, our nutrition, because this is for absolutely everybody, for men, for women, for absolutely everybody. And once you connect, or once it just there's something for everybody, depending on what your needs are, and that's key here. Like depending on what you would like to improve from your wellness or what you want to do with it, you would try the product, and trust me when I tell you, it will change your life. So we have right here. You have a sample of our recharge and restore, which is our duo. Recharge gives you energy. It's a vitamin that gives you energy. Restore is it helps you recover at night while you sleep. So you wake up. It has magnesium. It has zinc. It has all of the supplements that you need in order to to recover from all of that work. Like, guys, I always have to take both restore and so in order for me to function this amount of hours, please. But guys, I just absolutely love it. This is for our fitness people, right? And also for everybody. I want to say for everybody because but it's mainly focused. This is our NutriPlus line. So this is it has we have a creatine, we have our pre-workout. We're about to come out with our protein, which is so exciting. We as part of the NutriPlus line, we also have meal replacements. We have L-carnitine, which optimize. It helps optimize the fat burn and turns it into energy. We have aloe for inflammation. Guys, you have to talk to the person that invited you. If there's something that you are specifically going through, trust me, we need to talk about that. But we have something for absolutely everybody. The best part of all of this is that this is in Spanish for some reason, but the symbols are all universal. It's not tested on animals. It's paraben free, gluten free, no GMOs. Vegan. I like to say mostly vegan because one of our collagens is from a bovine. It's we have two or three types of collagen, so that's why I was just mentioning one of them. It's sulfates and sodium free. It's free of heavy metals, and we have all of the European licenses and certifications, which, by the way, are a lot more strict than the U.S. ones. So something to keep in mind. This right here is just a sample of everybody that can join. Could pretty much be anybody. Um, so you have a little bit of that, and then here comes the good stuff. How do you make money? And Amy's going to get a little bit more into detail, but right here is just the gist of it. We have a welcome program. So during the first 4 months that you join, and I'm not going to bog you down with too much information because we don't want to overload you or confuse you. But as you grow, it gets a little bit more complex and you will learn as you go. So we have a welcome program for your first 4 months. You have an incentive, which is in the form of gift cards. You're going to see them on a slide later on. You have a team building program. So you're not only recommending your products and making money from the straightforward products, you also have the ability to earn from building teams, inviting other people to do the same thing that you're doing. Okay. And you're going to help them make money as well. So that deserves a little portion of that production. So, so you get an opportunity to earn your online commission. So when you join, you get an electronic store, you get your own link that you can share with everybody, and their mother, and you can will whoever buys from that link, you will earn 50% commission of that. Excuse me. You also have the opportunity to purchase at the distributor's price, which is at 50%, and you earn sales commission from that. So that's what we call the direct sales form. You get a personal bonus. This is technically a cashback. So from everything that you produce or that you either buy or you sell, which is you're going to learn a little bit later again, which is your personal value. You will earn a, a percentage of that, between 3 and 25% of that. You get group bonus, which is between 3 and 25% of everything that your team earns as well, that your team produces. You, as you grow, again, this is not right away, as you grow or as you start to develop people in your team and they grow, excuse me, you start to earn leadership bonuses, which is also between 3 and 25% of what they produce. You earn cash bonuses. As you grow, again, you start to unlock different ranks. Excuse me, you start to unlock different ranks, and then you earn one-time cash bonuses. Those are those big checks that you see in the pictures, that you see everybody holding. That right now everybody is in Mexico with all of their big, today they had the award ceremony, so they were sharing all of their big checks. You have the auto bonus. That is a one-time, no, I'm sorry, the cash bonuses are one-time payments. The auto bonuses are, once you unlock the auto bonus, as long as you maintain the rank that unlocked that bonus, you get that every month. And Amy is going to show you, Amy's going to tell you more about that. And you get the one that I love the most, mind you guys. It's the trips and experiences. Today, everybody is at Horizonte in Mexico, in Cancun, and they're sharing their experience, and it's amazing everything that they're doing. There's conferences. There was a product launch today. We have three new products that we're really excited about. They. It's like these are amazing experiences that you could either earn, or all of them you get to earn, or they're incentives for just growing your business, for just making money. You make more, and then you keep you keep earning. And guys, one thing, it's not only about about making the money. That is a big part of it. But when I joined pharmacy, I reconnected with my purpose. I always, this whole being stuck and feeling lost at your job sometimes means, like, it's only like you just be disconnected from your dreams and from your purpose, from the things that you wanted to do. This this will show you something different. You will learn, and you will connect again with your purpose, and you will help others do the same. Because I think I've learned more from having my business than the 100 years in corporate with the corporate world. I have learned so much about leadership. I have learned about what it really means to help others to get out of those situations that can be really tough. Guys, this really changes lives. And what slide am I on? Is this these are the cards. Excuse me. This is what we were talking about. This here right now should really say welcome, welcome incentive. This is the for the first 4 months. You earn, as long as you have you're active, and you'll learn what that means later on. You have the opportunity to earn gift cards of 25, 50, 75, and 100 for your first 4 months. Team building incentives. All of these incentives, they're revamped periodically. So it used to be products. Now it's gift cards. Then they'll change it to something else. Right now, the team building incentives are, every month you will get a $20 gift card for up to 5 people that have joined your team and that are qualified. So I think this is yours, right, Amy? All right, so I'm going to turn it over to Amy, that she's going to tell you more about everything that you get once you sign up. So take it over, my dear Amy.
There we go. Oh, perfect. Thank you for sharing all of that. What do you guys think about this? Right? Amazing products, amazing company, amazing trips. Well, like I said, my name is Amy Valentine, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit of myself. I know we've been here. We don't want to take so much time out of your time, but I actually came from a different company. I have 4 years in experience in this industry, and I came from a different company. So if maybe you're here and you've already been in a different company and you haven't had that results that you're looking for, trust me, we have it here because we're growing, we're expanding, and pharmacy is giving us everything to have that success. So as like Delia was saying, I actually was used to work in a corporate. 2 years ago, I decided to quit my job and just be a stay-home mom because I didn't spend that much time with my two oldest kids, which is 21 and 19. So I'm like, I want to spend more time with my 3-year-old and my 8-year-old. So I decided to quit. I already knew about this industry. And even though I didn't have the results in the previous company that I was working, I knew that this was, possible if I actually put in all the work. So pharmacy came actually at the right moment to my life, right when I had decided to quit my job. Pharmacy came. It's like God sending me, here you go. That's the opportunity that you need. So I started and I've had so much growth. I now work from home and I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm a makeup artist as well, so this goes aligned with it, with the brand, because we have all kinds of beauty products, especially makeup, which is the number one reason why I decided to join. I'm like, oh my gosh, it has so much makeup, so I want to try it. But trust me, the wellness line has become my favorite. I just love it because it has given me the glow up with my skin, my hair, just making me feel the best with so much energy, especially being a mom from a 3-year-old. Trust me, I need the energy. So I have to have this every single day because if not, I can't function. And it just puts me in a good mood. Okay, now how do we work this? Well, first of all, you'll obviously like everything that the information that we have shared. The best way that I like the best way that I like to do this, obviously, is online, and this is obviously something that you'll be, be doing it through your online store. I'm sorry, your online store. You get your personalized online store, which is something that I was looking forward because hey, who likes to carry inventory? Nobody does, right? You don't want to, just shove in inventory into your house and, just have it there. We actually have a personalized online store, which is amazing. You like right here, you can see you have a back office. You have all the tools that you need through in your phone. So you could literally be checking, my client just made an order. Oh my goodness. Okay, she made an order. Who's joining your team? All the promotions that we have. Everything is on your website. It's a personalized website, which is something that I love. And then can you go into the next page? Thank you, love. Okay, now 50% commission. That's something that I highly love because my previous company and working with other brands, because I work with other brands as well, like Amazon affiliate, TikTok shop. I mean, nowadays there's so much opportunities out there, but not every single opportunity gives you this high commission, which is a 50% commission. So right here with pharmacy, like Adelia was mentioning before, pharmacy is, the owner of absolutely everything. From, the bottles, from, producing the bottles, the formula, everything. So that actually gives them that opportunity to give us more commission to us, the influencers. So that's why we have the 50% commission. So it's simple as you sell $100 on any of the products, you earn $50 back. So that's a big win right here, right? So that's something that I love. I used to work with the other company. I would only receive 15%. So when they told me it's 50, I'm like, are you sure? Maybe you heard wrong. 50%, half of what I'm gonna be selling, and that really has helped me so much, obviously. And it's something that everyone enjoys here. Next page. Now the cash bonuses. We mentioned about that, right, Maria? Yes, the cash bonuses. So we have cash bonuses starting from $1,000 to $500, and I just heard that there's gonna be an extra bonus, and it's gonna reach the 1 million. Just imagine that. When I heard that, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is insane. I mean, insane. I have already, cashed some of the cash bonuses and working forward to, keep on growing, keep on earning. Like Delia said, this is a one time. Once you hit, like you see on the left side, there's titles. Once you hit that, which is director, bronze, gold, and obviously we're going to guide you Well, obviously, the person that invited you to this call, she's gonna give you all the information that you need so you could reach all of these titles or ranks, which is director, $1,000. We have so many directors in the team. Bronze director, golden director. That's when you hit your first, your trip to Turkey. The platinum, emerald, diamond, all of these titles are gonna give you that bonus right there. Exciting, right? Yes, exciting. And then we have the car bonus, okay? And that's when you hit the golden director, which I believe it's like the third rank. Third rank within the company. The company gives you this extra bonus, which they call a car bonus. But you don't necessarily have to go and buy a car. If you already have a car, maybe you already, purchasing a car, then you're gonna have that extra to pay that, that payment, or you could just keep it and do whatever you want. So this is an extra bonus that you get once you hit the golden director, and it starts from 350 all the way to 700. So extra $350 into your wallet, into your savings account. And then the trips. The trips are amazing. Who loves to travel? Or maybe you haven't traveled because of your work, because of the day, your work. You don't have time. Maybe we don't have money. Maybe that happened to me when I used to work at a corporate. I never traveled. Never. One, because I didn't have time. All of my time, my sick time, my vacation time was used on my kids' doctor's appointments, whenever I got sick. And then at the end of the year, it's like, where's all my time? And didn't have to, I couldn't travel. Being part of this industry, I have been able to travel, earn trips, which is amazing. The first trip I earned, I was like, is this real? I'm just, recommending products, everything that I love, like my routine, and I'm already traveling. And it's just amazing. So there's 5 different trips that the company offers, obviously, to everyone. So if you're here and you're like, okay, is there like a certain, rank that yes, there has to be a certain rank, but it's open to anyone. So once you start growing your team, growing your business, then it's when you'll be able to qualify to this amazing trips. We have the bronze director, which is a leadership academy in Miami. That place is amazing. I went last year. I was there last year, and it's so beautiful, so nice. But you get to have an actual academy for leadership. Then we have the Golden Director trip to Turkey with everything paid for. You could go on those balloons. It's just amazing. Then we have the convention experience, which happens every single year. Once a year we have it. We have it. Last year we had it September. We're gonna have it September as well this year, and it's also gonna be in Miami. Once you hit platinum director, the company pays for absolutely everything. Your flight, your in your hotel, the VIP section. You get a VIP section, and the convention is something that you need to be. And everyone wants, every beauty influencer wants to be there, right? Because that's where the company launches all of the new products. We have mentorship as well. We have so many things going on that convention. And then we have the European destination, and then the luxury tropical getaway, which are just magical trips. And of course, we have some videos here, some pictures of what happens at the Pharmacy Energy event, which I had mentioned is the convention that happens every single year. If you could see down here on the bottom right, is our team, the Revolution, and I think it was the biggest team, and I'm sure it's gonna keep on growing. We had a lot of people coming from different countries, a lot from Ecuador and from the U.S. and all over the world, because we're basically all over the world, and it's just amazing. And it's also a time that you get recognized. You go upstage, you receive your checks, you receive your awards, and it feels really nice. Last year I was able to go upstage, and it feels really nice to be recognized for your work, and see your people that you're working with being recognized as well. So it's just just pure energy and pharmacy energy.
Can I add something there, guys? While you can totally earn this trip for free and get all of the VIP access for free if you reach I think it's the platinum level, or if you reach the platinum level, this is a convention that you do not want to miss. There's a before and an after this. Guys, by the way, you see that little white flag? That was me. Was me last year. But there's definitely a before and after pharma synergy. Why? Because if you weren't convinced about what you're doing in this business, you go there and you will come back a new person with renewed energy, ready to like rock the world. And all of the FOMO that you're going to create once you're there and you start posting that online, it's going to have people calling you. It makes a huge difference because it's similar to what's going on right now in Horizonte, Mexico, where everybody is there and they're just sharing everything. I'm like, oh my God, I want to be there. And I couldn't go because obviously I have to take care of my interns. But everybody else sees that. And the things that you learn, there's testimonials, there's speeches, there's product launches, there's all of these things that add so much more value to a trip that is not just a trip. It's a whole experience. So just wanted to add that to it. Oh, and the revolution, I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning. We're both part of the revolution, which is this it was formed by these five wonderful women that came from that. Well, not all of them were from the industry, but they did come from a different company because they saw the opportunity in pharmaceutical, and they just built like this team pretty much.
This
And
movement.
like
Yeah.
I'm part of Gabi Espino's team, and we're all part of the revolution. It's just I'm pretty sure that the growth in the last year is due to the revolution. We are the number one team in the US, and we currently have three boss levels, which is the second to last. No, that's not true. We have two bosses, and now we just made executive boss. So we have three. Did you see she posted that she in May we actually made it to executive boss, which is the top rank in the company. So now there's
The fastest
and
as well.
the fastest executive boss. There's only two executive bosses in the world in the entire company. One of them is from the revolution, and then there's two boss levels in the United States, and they're both from revolution. So just saying, proud moment.
Well,
Continue. I'm
just
sorry for crashing your.
no, that just only demonstrates that we're in the correct company with the correct movement, right? We're a movement, amazing movement, and that just means that we're growing, everyone. And then right here we have more pictures. Oh my gosh, there's Delia, there's Gabby. Oh my goodness, there's Hernan. They're part of obviously the team. Just beautiful. And it's like, getting out of, like they say, getting out of the chat and actually being in that, trip. Because we work through our phones, we work in social media through Zoom, but then actually being there and getting to, have be there with the community, it's just a whole different level. It's a whole different energy. And like Delia said, you come like pump, you come like you see what is possible, because after listening to, hearing so many testimonies, the speakers, you're like, oh my goodness, this is what this industry is doing to so many, lives, like transforming so many lives. Let's go
I
into
didn't realize the slide was about.
We're here with you, always hand in hand. And obviously, these are our amazing leaders that started the revolution. And we have already here Jackie, the executive boss, and we have Gabby as boss, and Daniela, which she just, got to boss, and she's the youngest, I believe. And so it's amazing. And obviously, we're gonna be everyone here grows, and that's the beauty of this business. Now, building the basics, okay? We have live calls every single day, okay? Calls like this one where we present the opportunity, where we, calls about marketing, sales, social media, mentality, which is really important. We have chats, okay? We have our chat, our English chat, and we have on-site trainings, which are events that we have. all over, wherever the revolution is. And that's something that if you are like you're new to this industry, you don't have no clue of how to, how to do live, how to make a sell. I was once there. I was once there because I come from a corporate, didn't know how to sell, didn't know nothing about social media, didn't know nothing about a business, nothing. But all of the training that I have received in this industry, especially with our team, because we have a system that allows you to grow, to learn. So we have all that you need. The only thing that you need is the willing to, you just want to be need to be willing to learn, and you need to be really hungry to learn, right? Because we'll have everything. We have the system, we have the calls, we have absolutely everything. Okay, that's going to help you go into to the next level. Now, how do you start? How to start? As easy as buying your products, right? Buying your products is going to allow you, but by buying your products is basically going to allow you to get the 50% discount on all of the products. And it's not just a one time, it's like whenever you want to buy, you'll be able to, get the 50% off on everything, have access to the promotions, have access obviously to your website, and obviously your personalized link that you're going to be able to share, and there, people could log in, buy from your page, and then receive the 50% commission. So that's how you start, by buying your products, because you have to be product of your product. You can't go online. So
Can everybody hear? Did it just happen to me, or did she freeze? Am I the one who's frozen? It froze. Okay. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take over for Amy until she's back. She's back with us. So she was saying that how do we start? It's really easy. We have a starter kit, or we have starter kits, but you could also just choose this starter kit, and pick and choose the products that you would like to start with. The goal is to always start with something that you would like to try. There she is. Go ahead, Amy. I'm gonna
I'm sorry, my internet's so bad. I was scared that this was gonna happen. Um, it happened again? Did it happen again, or? I'm good. Okay. Okay. So this is like Delia was saying. This is the starter kit. This is obviously gonna open up the the discount, the 50% discount, like I had mentioned. Your website online. You being able to shop every time you want. Or you need with the 50% discount. Okay. And I'm gonna be showing you actually the kits that we have. So how
Okay, looks like she froze again. Um, so these are the different kits that we have. So you could either start with a pre-made kit, or you can choose the items that you want to start with. But we have a kit for nutrition. We have a like these are the ones that we would start with, like for this one has a little representation of both nutrition and skincare. This is the Supreme kit that carries a little bit of everything. This is like, so if you're, let me backtrack. I'm sorry, because I wasn't. Now I'm going to get into the mode where I'm going to get excited again. And I'm going to get into what Amy was doing. Depending on what you want and what your goals are. If you are thinking about just trying the product, we have something for that. We have a makeup kit. We have a basic kit, and we also have a Supreme kit. The Supreme kit is the kit that you would choose if you're really serious about doing the business, and you want to have enough products to both try but also share, and also start showing people, or start recommending, or you could even already sell those products and recover your investment. Okay. And the Elite is a smaller package where you have a representation of some nutrition and some skincare, with where it's, I call this one the basic kits, because you have enough to try and you have some products to show. I think the more aligned for the people that want to actually do the business is the Supreme Kit, because you could only buy these kits within the first 30 days of you joining the business, and you can only buy it once. Once you're gone the 30 days, you're done. And these kits come at 75% discount. They don't even come at 50. They come to up to 75%. So when I joined with like the smallest kit, and then I was like, oh no, I should have gotten the $500 one, because I wanted it all. But if you're not thinking about the business and you're trying to first try the products, then you would go with one of the smaller packages, which is our nutrition kit for 149, our skincare kit for 149, and our makeup kit for 149. Now these, like I was telling you, these starter kits come with a discount. Alrighty. And the value, the actual catalog cost when you sell them, these are valued in 398, where you would get them, because you're starting, you would get them for 149. So that's a really great value. Okay. 378, you get it for 149. 400, you get it for 149. So you can't go wrong with these, because you have everything, and these kits are customizable. So even though you could also do it separately, where you can just buy the items that you want, by buying the little orange box, you could also just get the preset kits and customize depending on the flavors, depending on your needs, depending on the type of, like, for example, how would you customize a skincare kit? If you have, let's say, you have dry skin, you will get the line. You could customize and change it. Choose the line that is targeting dry skin. Or if you're looking for anti-aging, then you will choose that line within the number of products that you have in that kit. Okay, so they're super customizable. It's not like you're locked down to the exact thing that you see. You can choose and pick depending on what you need, what is better for you. Let's see what else we got here. This might be the last. Can everybody still hear me? Just want to make sure that everybody can still hear me. Okay. Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Monica. Okay, so yes. So these are the kits that you have. I think this definitely is the last slide. Um, guys, what I want to say is go back to the person that invited you. Thank them. Ask them all of the questions that you want to ask. Um, they invited you for a reason. They invited you because they really saw that you either would be really great at this, that you either need it, or that maybe, you have that spark. You are the kind of person that sets goals and actually does whatever it takes to make them a reality, and that is ready to take their life to the next level. You can choose a kit, or you can choose the items that you want to try. You want to definitely know whether you're interested in doing the business, or you're just interested in trying the product. But call them and tell them what you want to start with. Tell them and let them know that you were part of the call, that you have some questions, and they will guide you through the signing up process. And trust me, once you do, you get the products, you try them, you start to share with absolutely everybody what you're starting to try and what you're getting into, and start kicking off your business. One last thing, I don't remember if Amy mentioned it, but or I think she obviously mentioned that it was earlier on, is once you sign up, you get all of the training that you need in order to learn how to manage your business. You will learn how to manage your socials. You will get training on mentality. You will get training on how to run an effective and efficient business. You will get every single thing that you need. We have a weekly system. We have calls every single day, and all of these calls are recorded. Okay, so you will have the opportunity that if you miss a call, you can put in your headphone, and you can listen to it afterwards. So it's not something where you lock down. The beauty of this business is that you can do it from anywhere in the world. That's why I joined the business, because I want to make sure that by next year, when I decide, because I'm on my timeline. Again, I told you I'm very structured and very corporate. I already know that by next year I will quit my job, and I will be I will be continuing to build and grow my business from anywhere in the world. And all of those trips, I will be there. Okay. Because I already love to travel, so I already go, but I have limited PTO. So that's my own issue. But but that's one of my motivations. But seriously, just go back, talk to the person that invited you. I can't wait to see you on our next call. I can't wait to see you on our trainings. Trust me, you are going to love it. So welcome. And thank you so much for joining our call. Thank you so much for taking a chance and listening to what we have here to offer. And now it's time for you to take a chance and make a decision. Nothing changes if we don't do something different. So, good night, everybody. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great night, guys. Good night. And how do I stop the recording?